I'd like to go over some of the proposition payouts and the calculating of these payouts and the positioning. As far as position, as it shows, you just split this here layout over here, and this is your right and this is your left up to wherever the bet comes in. If we do have a bet that's coming in on your right side, of course it's going to go to this side because we're going to split this here bet. Like I said, there's not much that this gets bet, and you could probably just put this like in the center and remember the player that is coming here and making this particular bet. Okay, these are all one roll bets. As far as math, it's 15 times whatever it is. There's no, and it's over here is 30 times whatever it is. There is an easy way to learn how to make a payoff on a 15 to 1. Anything 15 times, you would just like so. If this bet wins, we know 10 times 15 is 150. All right. The other way to do this is it's a blackjack payoff, or what we say in craps is bet plus half the bet. And what we mean by this $10 that is up here, all right, this $10 that is on this game, I'd like to show it to you right here in front of me. All right. If we take, when we say bet plus half the bet, what is half of this bet? It's $5. Plus this bet is 15. You add a 0, it pays 150. All right, so that's what we mean by bet plus half the bet. That'll give you, anytime 15 to 1 comes into play, that's the way you should be able to figure it out. And that is a key payoff because it does come in handy and it's pretty common. All right, pretty much these hot bets are pretty self-explanatory. They're 15 to 1 and that's what they pay, and they're 30 to 1 if they come out as a hard weight. Done deal. All right. Also, you have the any sevens, which is very, very common bet. A lot of people use these here bets to protect come bets and other type bets. All right. So you will see them, and they will say when they make these bets, they'll say hop the 6 deuce. That's the way it'll come into you. You will book it for the amount of money they're asking and what the bet is. All right. So he says, all right, give me a $10 6 deuce hop bet. All right. If he wanted a hard 8, all right, he could say hard 8, or sometimes they'll say all day. What they mean by this all day is it's a hard way because it's going to stay up there until it comes a soft or a 7. This is a 1 roll bet. So it's not all day, all right? So we're going back to here. We have 50, bet plus half the bet will tell you the payoff. Like I said, very easy, 15 to 1, 30 to 1. Got to know your math. This is pretty simple math, all right? I like to go to the C&Es now, all right? I set up a few bets to show you there is some keys in order to show you how to pay these, all right? C&Es can be bet as $1. It can't be bet as a split dollar, meaning like this. It has to be $1 a piece. It can't be one for both of them. It has to be $1 each minimum. That is the minimum there is. All right, so I have $1 each C&E, a C&E for a nickel each. A split check, this is called a split check. It's because I can't put even money on both of these because I can't use 250 and 250, so we use it as a split check. $15 also a split check. I can't go 750, 750. All right. As the C&E, all right. If the any craps hit, this is the way we do this. The any craps pays 7 to 1. So he's going to win $7 here, but he loses $1 here, all right? So we will deduct this dollar from his winnings because we want to keep both of his bets up. If he had multiple bets, we would add up what he wins and deduct what he loses and give him the difference, all right? So in this particular case, I made it real simple. C&E, $1 each. He wins $7 for the any crap because the crap hit, all right? He loses $1, so you get $6, and that you would take the stick. Again, you would direct the base dealer to where he's going to be paying off this money, all right, how much it is, and what it was for, all right? And you would also add to that would be, we have $6 to pay for his dollar each C&E, and he's up to win again. Up to win again means he's going to have his same bet that he already made, so he doesn't have to come back and redo this here and bet for himself. We keep him up on all his bets, all right? Now we have a $10 C&E, all right? That's $5 a piece. Again, if the any crap hits, it's 7 times the 5, which is 35, minus $5 that there was a loser on the 11, so he got $30, and he's up to win again, okay? Going back to the C&E for $1 each, he's on the E. E stands for 11. 11 is 15 to 1. It's 15 to 1 on this here, so every dollar bet here, if he wins 15. So we go 15, and he loses this bet, so he wins $14, all right? Because he won 15 minus 1, $14. Again, we have C&E dollar each. We got $14 to pay for his dollar each C&E, okay? This is always directed to the player with the stick, pointing it properly right in front of him. You leave that stick there till he picks that money up, so that's confirming he's okay with this payoff, all right? What we do there, too, is we go to the next bet, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go we're going to go 15 times the $5, which is $75, and then minus the $5 on the any crap would be $70, up to win again for his $5 each $5 each C&E. Okay. We have a split check. Split check is for $5. All right. This is where we use a key. Now the key to this is just making the math simple. All right. If any crap hits, instead of us trying to figure out 7 to 1 times 250, all right, you would just multiply 3 times the entire bet. That's the payoff. All right. So 3 times 5 is $15. You say, all right, Kenny, we have $15 to pay, up to win again on their C&E for a nickel. All right. Then what we want to do after that is, if the 11 hits, also we have a key for that, is 7 times the bet. All right. Will be the total payoff. 7 times 5 is $35. Again, we have $35 to pay for a $5 split check, and we're done. All right. These little keys are going to help us along in the math, so we don't have to try and figure out something, and we get the game moving. We want speed in the game. $15 C&E. All right. 3 times the bet would be $45. All right. 7 times the bet would be $105. All right. These are all things that were going to be very, very common. These bets here, C&E, C&E, C&E split, split for 15, all common bets that you're going to be knowing by heart, because they're going to keep coming in, coming in, coming in. Again, we could use the key on every one of these bets. All right. 7 times the bet, the total bet, all right, would be $14. All right. The long way would be $15 here, minus 1 is $14. So we do know this key works. All right. The other thing is 7 times 10 to 70 if the 11 hits. All right. If the 11 hit here, it's 14. If the craps hit, it's 3 times this bet, would be $6. If the crap hit here, would be 3 times 10, would be $30. All correct bets. Can't go wrong. Really, really good tool for us, you know, when we do get involved in here. All right. Next, I'd like to go over would be the horn bet. In the horn bet, we bet in multiples of 4. So we're going to bet 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, and so on and so forth. All right. These also have keys to make payoffs. But in the horn bet, I would like to show you that this bet, if it's broken down, it would be this. Let's move this out of here, okay? All this bet consists of is the 11, the 12, the aces, and the ace deuce. But instead of us setting it up that way, we came up with a horn bet and made it easier for us to place this money in here instead of setting it up all the way around. Okay? All right. There are keys to all of these, all right? And there's a high side and a low side. You say, well, what's the high side? It's not goes by number, but by the odds. All right? The odds here are 30 to 1 on the 12 and the aces. All right? That's the high side. All right? Because they're 30 to 1. The low side is the ace, deuce, and the 11 because they are 15 to 1. Both are 15 to 1. So if the low side hits, what it is it would be 3 times the bet. Well, how do we figure that out? The way we figure that out is going to be like so. Okay? Remember the way I broke it down? All right? Will be $1 each all the way around. Okay? All right. If the low side hits, which would be the ace, deuce, or the 11, because they're both 15 to 1, it would say, this is the long version. This pays 15, I have 3 losers. All right? So 15 minus 3, $12. Or 3 times the bet. Okay? All right. The next one is the high side. All right? The high side is $30. So when we do the high side, we say 7 times the bet minus what is on the bet. When we go 7 times 4 is 28, and there's $1 on either one of these here bets, which is $1 here or $1 here. So if the aces hit, it would be 7 times 4, 28 minus $1 would be $27, and you're up to win again. Again, the same way you would do any payoff point to the player and show him the money. And next we'll be going, continuing more on calculating props.